Why hello there and welcome back to Let's Play TPP. This is Slow and this is a brief introductory intermission with music. I'll just spoil it now for you, but this game necessitates grinding. Like in previous Pokemon games you could pretty much blitz through the game at full throttle with like minimal stops to acquire levels. Unfortunately, this game is not so kind, and for certain things you will have to grind your socks off in order to even have a slight chance of beating something. Now what you see in the bottom right corner there is what I'm going to call the grindometer, and it's going to show up every time I grind. And for this, that was the time spent to not only acquire Patchouli, but get her to a state where she can actually attack. Because, as I said previously in the last video, she's the equivalent of Abra, which means she only knows teleport. So this time spent was the time required to get her to the level where she could actually attack things. And, well, over an hour seems a little excessive, but for some strange reason I'm not sure what the XP values are in general for this game, or for the individual points, but it literally felt like it took forever to get her to the required level, which I think was 12. So without further ado, let's get into the game. So, we finally arrived at Mayohiga. I actually don't remember what this place was supposed to be called initially, which is peculiar. Yeah, what kind of eye candy, eh? Jerk. Yukari. Just great. So Norman has turned into that. And what the fuck are you doing here? I don't want to. Why do I have to get roped into this? Come on. Well, you... Come on, you're never brave. EX? Are you kidding? Okay, I'll just mention this briefly because, well, I'm not sure if anyone's noticed, but at the start of each puppet's name is either a C or an E. Now C stands for Kibi, or whatever that term is, which is Japanese for small, I think, and E stands for EX, which I believe is the theoretical final form of each character. What is strange about this is that during my first playthrough, this demonstratory battle glitched on me, and Wally actually got beaten. Yay! That was also a nice catching sound effect. Yeah, it went well, even though you did sod all damage to the thing. It nearly tore you a new arse. The Makai League. Good going. So, wait. God damn it. I don't exactly know who that is. Name doesn't ring a bell. So now we get another road. And we get our next battle. One thing that I just thought of now is that we're already on Road 4. Or rather, Route 104. And whether I was playing Pokemon White a while back, I mean, just yesterday, and I got to Road 4 and I had beaten the gym by then. So, yeah, well that's pretty much the power of her. If you remember the stats from the previous video, you'll know how overpowered the special stats are. And we are still encountering a bunch of new puppets during these very few battles. I don't think that's stock, is it? Oh, this is why. Hina. Now, if you remember before, the Dex was changed to the Hina Dex. What confuses me is why it would be called that, considering that I don't think Hina has like any ties to technology, so why it would be called by her name is beyond me. Oh, if you thought that name was bad, just wait until you see what they replace the Pokénav with. More useless berries. Huh. Well, for the most part useless anyway. Won't have time to stop for picking up additionals. These rich people battles always, I believe in all the games in which you had to face rich people, they would always have some kind of healing item with them. Fortunately, we are so powerful that you don't even get to see them use it. Yeah, that's some pretty one-sided statistics. And now we are entering Forest of Magic. Huh. Yeah, that was changed up a bit. And now we get to see the four... Oh, I don't know exactly how many fairies are in the Toho universe, but these are the... I don't know what we'll call like the primary four. And they would they are based more on like these main elements that you would use as regular starters, I think. So we had fire, there's water. Next one is electric though. Yeah, thinking on the fly doesn't work well, does it? Now you can see why I wanted this thing. Oh, hi Nineball, how's it going? Considering her status as like an idiot, those are actually very workable stats, and this is one thing I noticed about this game, is that it actually works pretty hard to get almost everything. Okay, why did you learn that attack? Okay, as I was saying, they work pretty hard to actually get almost everything in the game to be balanced. And although they don't all have the exact same base stats, they're all pretty much, well, almost all of them are usable. Oh hey, it's this guy. What? Do you even know how to spell that word? Also, insert witty reaction here. I'll just leave you to come up with the comments about that guy's aesthetics. I mean, come on. What the fuck were they thinking? Also, they changed Mudslap's animation to Mudsport for whatever reason. Not sure why. Also, that's actually a remix of Gen 2 music. But those guys disturb me. Hey, I don't cheat. I may use save states from time to time, but not on camera. Sod off. Oh hey, thanks. Team Kiro. Kiro, I believe, is a Japanese term for frog, which has obvious ties to Suwako, who is the extra boss of the 10th game. And this is an exceptional battle, which is why we have the old poor graphics fast forward icon. Yep. You're waiting for me to be able to fast forward through crap like that at some point. At this stage of the game, I'm pretty much sketchy on what I want to waste time catching, considering that I'm not sure which puppets are actually going to be very useful in the endgame. Because training something that's not going to be much use at the end of the game is a waste of time, and I don't want to make the grindometer go completely berserk. I also, for some strange reason, actually remembered exactly where everything was in this area. Damn interruptions. Those big eyes get me. Such is the way of the Chibi sprites. Oh come on, really? She was a fast catch up, bloody hell. So, the video will be cut off once we finish up business here in Yuka's place. We'll get to Yuka eventually. However, I think at this point I've only on a previous save file only gotten to the 5th gym, so I'm not sure who the other 3 are, or who the Elite 4 are, or the champion. And why did you give us that? That's not even related to the Touhou verse. In any case, saving here, and I'll see you in the next part. Take it easy. This was slow.